No, what's good? What's good? What's good? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, man? We gon' wait for motherfuckers to pop in, but y'all know I get straight to it. Straight to it. Straight to it. So, oh. It's going out. That nigga's going out. Chiefs won. Let's talk about it. Chiefs won. Congratulations. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, the whole squad. They played smash mouth football. Smash mouth. Definitely. So that shit was lit. I watched the game. That shit was lit. I stayed at the crib. It was lit, man. It was fucking lit. Shout out to the first viewer, man. I appreciate you, but they broke a couple of records in that game. I want to congratulate the kicker. I think the kicker actually on San Francisco broke the records. He was the longest kicks in NFL history. Field goals was broken in there, and so that was interesting to have like certain records broken, little small records broken and shit. You know, with the field, like the longest field goal. I think he broke the record with the first field goal he made from 53 yards, and he broke his own record in the same Super Bowl game with 57. This is the kicker. So that was entertaining as fuck. And then you got Patrick Mahomes throwing an interception. That was big because he didn't throw an interception for 7 games up to that point. So that was a very big deal to everybody. And I was like, okay, that's, he got right back to it. You got McCaffrey got tackled. Both of his legs was buckled. You got Travis Kelce like bumping into the coach, bumping into Andy Reid and shit, getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Because they down. Nobody had running game in that Super Bowl. I could say that nobody had a fucking running game. You know what I'm saying? I could say that those people, those defenses were ready for each other. You know what I mean? They were definitely ready for each other. So I could definitely give it up for them for that. Each team definitely showed smash mouth football type shit. For real, smash mouth football. So congratulations to that, man. We both, all viewers got a win on that one. That was actually a really great game. Really good coaching. I like the defense won because you had a lot of turnovers. Not a lot of turnovers, but you had the turnovers that meant a lot. Excuse me. And when that happened, you could see that changed the game. I believe when San Francisco lost that punt, that one punt they had that was like for 57 yards, it touched dude's foot. That was a very big game changer too. That I don't see a lot of people talking about. That punt actually changed the momentum of a lot of shit. San Francisco had some type of hold until that happened, and then you could kind of tell like Purdy and them was feeling that pressure. And they were up, but they were feeling pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because once they were able to score after that, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, it wasn't. It wasn't. Let's talk about that, too. It wasn't actually a wrap. Actually, it went into overtime, went into OT. So, commercials got played more. We saw even more shit. We saw more greatness come out. Actually, that was, I mean, I forgot, overtime in the Super Bowl is a very big deal. I hope y'all know that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, being that it was the Super Bowl, it was in overtime, Patrick Mahomes versus Purdy. Little and Kelsey, Greg Little, Travis Kelsey, they did not get any yards neither. Like, they shut each other down. It was a really, really, really good chess match when it came to defense. Shout out to the defensive coordinators in the Super Bowl on both squads. Their names should be mentioned more because I don't even think we got 500 yards total. Let me see. Total. Let's look that up. Let me tell you how many total yards. We're going to see how many. I'm telling you. You probably ain't over 500. We're trying to see how many yards. Oh, shit. Well, never mind. I lied, y'all. Shit, total yards, 382, 455. That's 400. That's 800 yards. So, hey, my bad. They had 272, 325. Yeah, okay. Yeah, never mind. Stupid. That was me. My bad. Stupid shit. So, nigga, they had well over 600 yards. They had about 800 yards, a little over 800 yards of offense. You split those stats though. It's a lot. It's a lot of shutting down going on. 110 rushing yards, 130. Then we got 272 passing yards to 325. But then you got turnovers, and then you got punts, and then you got weird ass calls and plays and shit like that. And you got Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit comes into play. And with Travis Kelsey only getting activated in the fourth quarter, which is what they needed to in order to get an OT. If Travis Kelsey never would have made that catch that was important, I feel like Kansas City probably would have lost. Even with the punt that San Francisco got fucked up on, because that was their fault. It wasn't like that they tried to get fucked up on that. That was just their fault. It's just football. Like, that's just football. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that happened in that Super Bowl, because a lot of people got a lot of shit saying, when Andy Reid got the purple Gatorade dumped on him, it looked like the fucking Super Bowl logo because it had red and purple. But I think it's just football. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I believe in certain things like that could happen? Yeah, people can control shit, do shit, but you can't control every single play for every person every time and how people are going to react and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can control how people perceive how it happened, but you can't control every goddamn thing. So I just feel like this was probably one of the realest Super Bowls we watched, even if it was fixed, whatever, because a lot of people feel like that because Taylor Swift was there. But it's entertainment. The NFL has to compete with other sports. You get what I'm saying? Soccer is huge. NBA is huge. You know what I'm saying? Baseball is huge. Golf is fucking huge. They have competitors. They're not worried about like how you looking at, you know what I mean? They worried about how they can draw people to watch this on this particular program. Little do people know programs and shit be buying like sports channels, and they got deals in the background and Viacom, and some of them independent with Viacom pretty much on every goddamn thing. And Viacom probably got YouTube on lock somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I want to let you know it's about really people knowing what viewership is, what ad dollars is for these people. Don't think that the people up top don't know that Taylor Swift not going to bring viewers. They're probably, it's not that they're paying her, right? But, I mean, if you come here, we'll give you a surplus of men viewers. You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of men are randomly just going to go listen to Taylor Swift. Who is she? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men probably don't listen to Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? So she honestly probably got a couple of bangers on there with some people or some collaborations to where she was like, oh shit, okay, that was cool. You never know, you know what I'm saying? So it's about just that, playing on that demographic. Very smart of her. I can't lie about that. Can't lie about that. But we're going to go back to the Super Bowl because Taylor Swift is huge. She's already getting enough attention. With the interception that Patrick Mahomes threw, I actually thought that San Francisco was like locking down, getting it in. And then, you know, with the field goals, it was a gritty game, man. And I honestly thought San Francisco was going to pull it out right, you know what I'm saying, right towards the end or whatever, because they got the field goal in overtime. And I thought that they was going to have their defense kind of play into, all right, we're going to have to blitz, drop back, blitz, drop. Because this is overtime. I feel like blitz, drop back, blitz, kind of get, we people is tired. You know what I mean? You get a couple of subs in, maybe they help. But for the most part, I feel like the game was, I was entertaining as fuck, y'all. I was entertained. I was entertained with the stars being there, even though Taylor Swift was annoying as fuck. I wish I would have seen somebody else. They could have put it on anybody else. They kept, oh my God, man. But, you know, other than the Swifties, it was that shit. I like the people that was there that popped up. The commentating could have been better. The commentators need to be a little bit better with the game, make it more exciting. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of catch the plays more. Other than that, I do really honestly feel like we got a great product from this because it's a product. It's a product for us to watch this game. You know what I'm saying? The game is for ad dollars, it's for companies to put themselves out there. So we got a product for the companies from the companies. I feel like they did a really great job. I feel like the players got paid well. I feel like they need their bonuses. I feel like a lot of people need they just due for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations on this because I really do appreciate the time and effort that people put in order to train, in order to focus, in order to run the plays. So shout out to Patrick Mahomes, shout out to Travis Kelce, and shout out to San Francisco too. You know what I'm saying? For making it a game. That shit was entertaining as fuck. Appreciate it. Like I said, a lot of field goals, but a lot of justified field goals. It wasn't field goals that you'd be like, oh man, they lazy. Motherfuckers ain't even da-da-da-da-da. Nah, it was like, okay, people are really trying to play, you know what I'm saying, offense, and it's really defense going on right here. So, you know, shout out to the viewers, man. 15 Seconds of Fame. Shout out Trey Bullo. Shout out Sharpe. Shout out Viral Vibes. Shout out to everybody who viewing, everybody who gonna hate, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna appreciate and shit like that. We're gonna take a sip, then we're gonna dip to the next subject. Look. Ice Spice, right? Talking about the Super Bowl. Ice Spice was seen throwing up signs. Ice Spice was seen throwing up signs and shit. Turn on the AC. Yo, turn on your mama. Turn on your mama for me. But Ice Spice was seen throwing up signs and shit. And people say that she was like worshiping, you know what I'm saying, Satan or whatever. And having a conversation personal. And I'm, you know, long story short, it's like, it's all energy. If you really look into it, really that shit is not even real. So if you let that affect you, then you probably want to be a part of that shit, or you probably interested in it or something like that. So, you know, people, Ice Spice got people in an uproar about the signs and the upside down cross that she got on, possibly next to Taylor Swift drinking a beer, next to Brittany Mahomes and her little friend, whoever he was, whatever he identified as, you know what I'm saying, is also throwing up shit too on the low, kind of egging that on and not helping with the imagery to, you know, figure out that shit, you know, to figure out that, okay, maybe this is not going to, you know, it's not going to help, but he's a fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It probably was planned or whatever, who knows, you know what I'm saying? William Garcia, shout out to William Garcia, telling me turn the AC on. Nah, it's going to stay like this, look like this, you hear me? But I do want to say that Ice Spice throwing it up should be like, look, it's not a surprise at this point. People are going to do what the fuck they want to do Well, whoever they want to do it with. If at the end of the game, Ice Spice wanted to have a fucking threesome with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and it came out, that's not going to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to hurt them at all. They're going to keep living their life. Probably keep doing that shit. And that's totally fake what I just said, right? It's just an example of like, if stars do something, how the fuck you going to affect their pockets for real? Are you going to make sure that they know that they did wrong? Or you just going to laugh about it and be like, oh, okay, I'm still going to do that. So just be entertained. It's all entertainment. This is the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift, all this shit is entertainment. Every last bit of it is entertainment. Ice Spice throwing up the signs, looking like she goddamn believing, do it thy will. Man, fuck it. Fuck it. Let her do what she got to do. You know what I'm saying? If she get off like that, then she get off like that. If Ice Spice gets off like that, then she gets off like that. If she want to go to Epstein Island, let her go to Epstein Island. Hell, fuck it. Let her go to Hungary with the female president. Let her do that. She can go up there with them. She into that shit. If y'all feel like she into that shit, shun her. Y'all talking about this shit like y'all finna change something. Y'all ain't finna change nothing. Ice Spice finna keep throwing that shit up, finna keep shaking her ass, and finna keep getting paid. And low-key be dissing Lotto. You know what I'm saying? They ain't shit finna change. Y'all finna keep liking the music. All she gotta do is bend over and shake her little ass. And y'all gonna forget all about it. So why y'all even saying something about it? Because y'all finna bite it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck around and make a meme out of it. Make her more famous. So it's just that she was next to Taylor Swift doing it. She was next to Taylor Swift throwing up signs. She was next to Taylor Swift throwing up signs. She was next to Taylor Swift throwing up signs, and now everybody got Kendra Young, demonic spirit. I mean, how demonic? Which one? Which one? Do you know which one? Can somebody name me the demonic spirit that she was? If people like to point them out, can we give it a name? Can we give it specifications and stop trying to mystify it to where it looks so bad that you can't even name this shit and it's impossible to beat? You know what I'm saying? What are the names of these things? Astaroth. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Let's look at what that is, right? Because we got to start figuring out and naming and applying this shit, like, and then be like, okay, that's that name right there. Let's see. No, it's not that I don't know. It's that people have different perceptions of the same thing. You saying study up. I'm saying like people in China are not even going to agree with you because the stars are totally flipped over there. But we talking about the same shit. So you saying study up. It's like it's not nothing to study. It's just something to know. It's not anything to study. Challenging somebody's knowledge is not how you're going to have somebody open up to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you said a word that I don't know doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking it up and giving you that respect. You know what I'm saying? Study up is giving me that you know, that type of vibe of like, you don't know. No, you just gotta be like, hear me out type shit. You know what I mean? You didn't have to say study up. That comes off kind of like you're coming down. You on my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking people to point it out because I'm tired of people saying something and they don't know what it is. So Kendra Young, you're actually helping people figure out what the fuck is going on. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't like you did something. You know what I'm saying? It's that you don't want to exactly enlighten yourself because that knowing, it's not about studying. Fuck studying. It's about knowing. People should know. Then they'll study, right? If you just tell somebody something, it piques their interest, then they'll go do it. You know what I mean? Rather than study up, because then if you tell somebody to go and study up, you know how that's gonna sound to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So Astaroth is the great Duke of Hell in the first hierarchy. Ooh, shit. Hierarchy. Hierarchy. Hierarchy, my bad. Hierarchy. He's part of the evil trinity, is known as a male figure, most likely named after the Near Eastern goddess. Right. So this is certain gods and things and entities that they put energy towards that they feel give them power. So that's what that is, right? She pointed it out. If y'all feel like she's right or y'all feel like Kendra is wrong, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the part of the Trinity, the evil Trinity of Lucifer. What do you say? Beelzebub, and that name that I fucked up. Do you know what I'm saying? The name that I fucked up. The Astaroth. Right. Wait a minute. Hey yo. It's a rapper named Ashton Roth. Yeah. His name definitely is close to that demon. Anyway, that was random. I just thought about him like, damn. Anyway, so, old problems, old spirits, exactly. So look, identify that shit. Don't mystify that shit. Simplify that shit. You know what I'm saying? And not talking to you, Kendra. I'm talking to the people who are watching now, right? Don't make it so powerful. Identify that shit, because then once you identify something, you'll be able to fight it, because then you'll know what weapons to look up in order to defend yourself with it and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't about looking at Ice Spice doing this and that. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, oh, what is that? Okay, cool. What is that? Oh, okay, bet. Next time I da-da-da-da. Look out for yourself, because people not going to do it for you. Question other people's intentions on what they even doing. Why did they show Ice Spice and Taylor Swift and all that shit so much anyway? When there's so many other stars there, they gave them a lot of airtime. I'm not gonna lie. They gave them a lot of airtime. You know what I'm saying? They had other cameras and other angles and shit like that, but you could tell that they was definitely trying to put it on them, like trying to put the spotlight on their edge. You feel me? So you gotta think about that shit. How, why, where, when, for what. Yeah, viewership, but then what else? Subliminalism? I don't know if that's a word. Subliminalism? What was that symbolic for? So you got to start questioning shit. Start questioning the people around you too and shit like that. And you'll figure out that a few of them are fucking awesome, genuine, great people. And most of them ain't. And the people that you see are great, genuine people. Those people usually be by themselves too. Because you got all this shit going on that people don't omni-stand and people don't understand, overstand, understand, multi-stand, uni-stand, outer stand. You know what I'm saying? So it's about wanting more when you see these responses on how the masses respond to what's going on around you. Around yourself with positive surroundings, and positive will surround you. That's the thing. Whatever the fuck they got going on that's surrounding them, that's what's going to surround them. And they're going to get old problems from old spirits. You refresh, press the refresh button. Make sure yourself is always new. This is ongoing energy flowing to be blessed by higher frequency and shit like that. So when you go and you respond to that type of shit, you don't give yourself that shine. You're giving yourself energy to something else, because now you're interested in other things. Now you're making yourself interested in other things, losing yourself. You're supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be going. Instead, you're going this way, that, and down. Now you're going more down. You know what I'm saying? So the Ice Spice thing is what? Showing you her allegiance. She's showing you her allegiance to something. Okay. And then what after that? What's happening? What? 10 years down the line, something's going to happen to her and everybody going to be surprised? No, I'm not. Who's going to be surprised? She was doing this shit. Super Bowl game. I forgot or something. A lot of people did a lot of shit. Like G Herbo was caught with Juice WRLD burning a fucking weird ass star and shit that looked like the one that Kendra pointed out for y'all to go look up. Everybody forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about? You know what the fuck these people doing in their music when you don't see them in the studio? You know what they doing? No, you don't. You just like it. You don't know why. Keep going back. What for? I like that. The colors, symbols, the images. She's sexy. He's cool. They smoke. Blah, blah. Oh, they're high too. Blah, blah. You don't even know what you like because you letting other motherfuckers tell you what they like through the shit that you watching. And you don't even know why. You gonna fuck around and start throwing up the sides and shit too, not knowing what they mean. Getting lost in your own curiosity. You get killed for being curious, nigga. That's the cat, pussy. You know what I'm saying? You get killed for your own curiosity. Not even knowing what the fuck you done did. Yeah, fuck out of here. A lot of people try to act like there's a lot of shit going on. Or they expose something when they see this shit. What you gonna do about it? You gonna cancel her? Y'all gonna cancel her? Y'all gonna stop listening to her music? The fuck y'all not? She gonna shake her ass and y'all gonna continue to listen to their music. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. I guarantee you y'all will. You feel me? Sip to that, man. We almost getting to that time. And it's been a lot more viewers this time. It's been a lot. Free Palestine. Free your mind. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Free your mind. Free Palestine. Free your mind. Division causes division, bro. You feel how you feel about it. I like all my politicians dead in my pocket because that's the only time I can count on them. You hear me? Let me say it one more time. I like my politicians dead in my pocket because that's the only time I can count on them. You hear me? Well, fuck about what you talking about, Free Palestine. They got something to do with politics, and politics playing on that shit, and people is dying, regardless of the fact. And motherfuckers is making that shit whatever they want. The narrative is getting controlled by whoever got the pen. Mentally, people got their pen, controlling this shit. Mentally, people is giving you slowly but surely propaganda. Like, for instance, everybody's being lied to in every country today by their news stations. Every country is being lied to by their major news stations. All these motherfuckers is going down. Not just America, it's going down everywhere. Everybody's getting like, you get a lie, and 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 shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And shit like that. You get what I'm saying? People are fucking getting exposed now. People like to say, oh, this is getting planned, this is da-da-da. Well, what fuck more do you want? Go and figure out why, what, when, where, and how about the shit that's going on. Change your response to something, and then your shit might change around you. Instead of just taking it how everybody else taking it. So Free Palestine to me, let me know that you just controlled by whatever the fuck the media say. So go ahead, keep typing that shit. I hope somebody come in here and say Free Israel. Keep typing that shit. Hope somebody come in here and say fuck both of them. Keep typing that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with none of them responses. The only thing I'm gonna say is free your mind. Motherfuckers is crazy as hell. Y'all already got preset concepts coming in here, regurgitating shit that y'all heard from another motherfucker. When I try my best to figure out how to respond to things that I see, y'all try my best to find the most concrete thing, the most basic shit. So when I explain it to people, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, I don't want to hear that shit. All these politicians talking on TV can't explain none of that shit they said to a fucking 6-year-old, 7-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Kids see through the bullshit because it's pure. So you can't explain that shit to a person who is fresh up in life. Then I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. Honestly, you can't even probably explain the reason why you saying that shit. You probably just typing that shit with the little 2 subscribers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. It's cool. I need those. But share this with your friends and then tell them what's going on with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck all that. Let's get to Joe Budden. Joe Budden versus Joe Rogan. Joe Budden is hating on Joe Rogan. This is why the Super Bowl happening now, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Joe Budden is smart. Now, Joe Rogan just got a deal for $250 million motherfucking dollars. $250 million. $250. Spotify cashed him out. Cashed his ass out. He said, man, here, bitch. Guess he gave him a stick. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Stick up. He said, I want part of the ad dollars. Every deal y'all make on my shit, give me a piece of that. And after that, even when I leave, bitch, I want a part of that shit too, bitch. He stuck their ass up for $250. Joe Budden is Joe. Listen, it's Joe versus Joe. Joe versus Joe. Joe versus Joe. Joe versus Joe. It's Joe versus Joe. This shit is fucking crazy. That's big. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Joe Budden made a joke. He was like, they gonna come back with that deal. Would you take it? When his co-host said it, I think it was like Ice or Isherson. I think it was Parks. Because, like, depending on who, Joe Budden, depending on who asks him a question, that's how he respond. He's so goddamn funny because him and Ish got into a heated argument about a little. You have to say a little bitch. That was, ooh, they got into it, man. Melissa Ford and that motherfucker. I ain't gonna let me rag on Melissa Ford real quick. Melissa Ford. Shout out to Melissa Ford. Because sometimes I felt like before she get on there, she be knocking her head on the door on like the head of like the corner of the table and shit before she go on there. She be saying some of the dumbest shit, bro. Like, she sometimes comes off as if she doesn't have every brain cell every day. Sometimes they go on vacation or something, but whatever, right? It's about being respectful to shit. She got in trouble with Cameron about saying some stupid shit. She talking about some motherfuckers ain't getting grown when you got a 40-year-old with a 21-year-old, but a 21-year-old playing the sports. You know motherfuckers is predators, women and men alike, but women especially, but it's like double standard almost when women don't want to be predators because it doesn't seem as harsh, but whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is. So it's like, you want to make it seem as though the person that is getting accused isn't what the fuck it is when you can see the evidence is right in your face about what the fuck it is. Man, Melissa Ford, I gotta drag you. Gotta drag you for that shit. Queen's Flip. You a fat fuck. You be agreeing with her sometimes, trying to ride, and then sometimes you don't. Ish, you be trying to fuck her sometimes. I know y'all fucking sometimes, not all the time, but you be, you know what I'm saying? Then you let it go, whatever. Joe Budden. Joe Budden, you're not bisexual, but your conscience is bisexual. You have a bisexual conscience. Your subconscious is bisexual as well. But you're not. Like, I don't know. Your conscience and shit we can't see. Yeah. Yo, that be tweaking, shorty. Hey, you be tweaking, Yodi. Hey, Yodi. Hey, Joe Budden. If you ever see this shit, hey, Yodi, you be tweaking, shorty. It be tweaking, nigga. All right, look, anyway. I'm telling y'all, Joe Budden also coming off as a hater. Joe Budden is a fucking hater right now. He know he is, and he love that shit. He wants people to be chopping up this shit and Joe Rogan to hear that shit, and he want Joe Rogan to say something about it. It'll be Joe versus Joe. I'm telling you, he want that Joe versus Joe. He can't wait for his name to be with Joe Rogan's. And he wants that deal, and he's like, I told you, I got all them goddamn people watching me. Eyes want it too. Get your motherfucking ass off. Get your fucking ass off. Nobody give a goddamn. Nah, I ain't gonna say nobody gonna give a goddamn because Joe Budden got a good ass show. But I will say that he does put in the work. He does put in the just do. He if he start back rapping, I'm pretty sure he'll be just fine, honestly. So I know he always like, I'm not gonna lie. Between me and you, Joe Budden, if that podcast go to shit, start dropping back music again. Drop the tapes. Start, just coming back. Joe Budden, like, I know he thought about it. Like, if the podcast ever go to shit again, I was just going to just do music. The whole crowd now. A million people. You know what I'm saying? So Joe Budden definitely good. Either way it go, the podcast can fail. He has millions of people that's heard his voice so many times to the point where he can do something now, and it's going to stick. People don't think if Joe Budden do a concert of his music and he drop like a song and do it right, people are going to come to that shit because they want to see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit that you said, if you drop a song like every 2 years, that shit'll do numbers. You know what I'm saying? For real. If Joe Budden drop a song every year, like how he kind of make that shit an event. If Joe Budden making an event, he can get away with dropping music if he just make it, a big thing for real. I believe Joe Budden can drop music. He just got to make it a thing. He got to believe that shit is a thing. I believe he needs a backup plan for that podcast. Not because I think it's going to fail. Just because I feel like Joe Budden just need a backup. I just feel like it's fun to just always think about, man, what if I had to do something else? You know what I'm saying? What if I really, really had to fucking do something else? You know what I mean? What if, like, your job went to shit? Like, what if you was working at Radio Shack the year that this shit went out of business? Or Toys R Us when that shit went out of business? Or when eBay laid off 1,000 motherfuckers? Or when Google laid off like 15,000 motherfuckers? Or when the actors was on strike and nobody wasn't dropping no movies like that, so you kept seeing the same motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For real, what are you gonna do? So I feel like Joe Budden just having a backup plan is just funny to think about, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And he should. Everybody should. Everybody should. Joe Rogan should have a backup plan. President of the United States should have a backup plan. Everybody should have a backup plan for what the fuck they got going on, for what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you do things that you can focus on, it's a trick to this shit, man. Honestly, you gotta really just figure out something that doesn't take too much of your time for real, but it still can kind of profit on its own after that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like afterwards. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I talked about this in my short, but I'm finna talk about this shit now. Alicia Keys, fucking, just a side note, I'm gonna go back to Joe versus Joe. Alicia Keys performance after Usher did this shit, like passed it to her. Shit, fucking, the fuck? That shit was trash. Alicia Keys, you so cute, you beautiful, love you. You Swiss Beats, hope y'all make it together. Whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with this specific performance this one time. That shit was trash. Yo, starting notes, you sounded like a dying cat that had a shank going in his left rib. That shit sounded bad. For you, the mega star that you are. I don't know a lot of female R&B artists that have a song with Jay-Z or something like that. Like, you like one of the few. You got songs like You Don't Know My Name, Baby, Baby, Baby. You perform My Boo or Usher. You started to pick it up afterwards, but live, watching you. And I even like the Little Red, when they had the CGI shit going on with the red dress. That shit was hard. You was on the piano, and everybody know you to play the piano, and it was like, okay, here's Alicia Keys. And you sounded like the motherfucker who think they sound good in the shower for the first couple of notes. That shit was trash. So you need to get better with that. Maybe you was nervous. Maybe it was one of your biggest performances. Maybe it's just something you wasn't used to. But I'm like, it's Alicia Keys. I was so confused about why it sounded that bad. And it would kind of became, it was like horrible, atrocious. It's getting better. It kind of lackluster. It's all right. But the start of it was like the first impression of it. Usher kind of even was, but he wasn't bad. It was like the only critiques I got about Usher's performance, because he actually did a really good job. I'm not even gonna cap to you. He killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He looked good and everything, like in a sense of like movement and shit like that. I just feel like the only thing he could have got better with was his breathing, and then picking the lyrics that he was supposed to pick in between the dance moves and transitions. Other than that, he did a good job. Honestly, he did great, because he dancing, singing. Gotta make sure that the other motherfuckers ain't fucking with his choreography. He gotta watch everybody. There's hundreds of people on the field. Then he gotta go up here, transition up here. Then he gotta go get the mic. Then he gotta make sure motherfuckers coming out to perform. Then you gotta, because you the main performance. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that everything go right, because the light's on you. So if anything fucks up, it's not that it's gonna fall back on you, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So other than if that person like Alicia Keys did bad by herself, it had nothing to do with you. But I feel like Usher's performance was like a B minus, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better on the breathing. But for him to be the age he's at, for him to have the legacy he has, for him to be accepted to be in the NFL halftime show, and for all the shit that the NFL has been through, you know what I'm saying? For real, it was a really good look for all those artists. Because I think Lil Jon came out, Ludacris came out. You had Taraji P. Henson in the commercial. I know she probably got paid for that, you know what I'm saying? Because she had previous issues with like payments and shit. So I'm pretty sure she made sure she got a little check for that. You had a lot of good shit. You had a lot of good shit, man. I did a short about the Super Bowl ads and shit like that. Seen one about some aliens, seen one with Jelly Roll in it. I seen one with they did a lot of parodies. I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper. They played off that. It's like a little viral little clip. When you hide, you're gonna play that shit. So he played he kind of played off that commercial. It was a lot of shit. You had Ben Affleck. I don't know. I ain't like the commercial. Ben Affleck and J-Lo commercial. That shit was kind of, you know. But I see where they was going with it. It just had a lot of stars in there. It was like, just do anything you fucking want to do and we'll record it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Sean, we paid millions of dollars for this. But Super Bowl ads, nonetheless, was pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, back to Joe versus Joe. Joe Budden versus Joe Rogan. Now, Joe Budden has had a long history with Spotify. At first, when he was doing really, really well, when he had Rory and Mal, he had the Spotify deal, he had the Cash App deal. That shit was rolling in, and it's rolling in now. But everybody knows this was a time when it would start getting rocky, when it was good for Joe, but it was bad for the perception of the show. That's what was going on. He was getting deals, but it was like he was being whatever. So boom, afterwards, after that happened, he had not a beef with Spotify, but he was like, well, shit, you're not gonna pay me for as much as you would pay the next person. I'm doing more numbers than them. Probably off return of viewers, unique viewers, free. Ad space. You know, he bringing the ad dollars, probably millions, hundreds of millions. At this time, with him doing this shit all day, probably billions at this point. Over time, I'm just saying now. And Joe Budden probably like understood the fact that if I kept doing this shit longer, it's only going to get better and more valuable from here. So then he was like, okay, I felt like he wanted to put himself on a pedestal with that. And then he felt some type of way too with Charlemagne, which is why he becoming that Charlemagne now, right? It makes sense. Because Charlemagne at the time was like, that's ridiculous. You're not supposed to get that much. You're not worth $250 million, Joe Budden. You're crazy. But then when people say Joe Rogan name, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, he deserves that shit and more, 500 million. Da, 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 da. So it was like Joe Budden was like less about colorism, because Joe Budden, I feel like low-key respect Joe Rogan and where he came from, whatever, because it's a different path. He came being a rapper. Joe Rogan came from being a UFC fighter, and he already kind of was doing the podcast shit too, you know what I'm saying? So he came from a different world. So his crowd was different. So I don't think Joe Budden has a problem with the demographic that he has, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like Joe Budden had an issue with just, I'm kind of doing like the same numbers in a sense to, you know what I'm saying, be able to get paid a substantial amount, because you know what's gonna come if you put an extra $50 to $100 million in this. We could y'all gonna make that shit back right when y'all make the announcement. You know what I'm saying? And the companies know how to continue to rack in the cash and make it seem like they ain't making that much when they, in reality they are, because you got control of how it looks, the books and everything. You know, cook the books. Okay, see how much we got. Okay, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I'm not going anywhere. But what I'm going to do, play the music, got to get paid. You hear what I'm saying? Let's get it. Shout out YouTube, 15 Seconds Fame. Shout out Trey Bolo. Shout out Jakuda Sharpe. Stay Independent. Shout out Facebook, Snapchat, all that. Shout out to Google search bar. A lot of people been looking me up on there. Got the stats on that. Appreciate that, Bob. So that's good. I appreciate y'all, man. I also got a search engine that I specifically want y'all to use too, but I try to bring that more. I got a lot of things going on in the background to make it better for everybody who kind of wants to step into their own space. And I ain't got to fight nobody for this shit, because it's just something that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's you figure out a way to how to not fight the system, but kind of, you know, maneuver through it and be okay with the results that you have, because you know you're in it. You know, wherever you go, you know you're in it. It's just being able to, all right, let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying, with this thing that we call life. And then within life, let's see what this thing we can do with this. I don't know how many viewers I had today, but We did pretty all right. We did pretty all right. I didn't even know. I was like, damn. It was looking iffy. We only had a couple views the first 10, 15 minutes and that shit started popping out. Yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, real shit. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Home sweet home.
Commercial, baby. They gotta get paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's get it. Follow. I ain't never left, yeah, I'm back, bitches. This is high ride life, black woman.
What up, Shot Flow? What up, Shot Flow? What up? What it do, man? Talk to me, man. Oh, you from Thailand? Shout out to Thailand, man. Hey, man, look, I done had Ireland coming this motherfucker. Poland coming this motherfucker. Now Thailand, man. Shout out to Thailand, bro. Shout out to Thailand. And you came in on the music hour. You came in on the time when I'm playing the music too, man. So, hey, man, look me up. TRABOLO. All platforms. Type it in on Google or whatever search engine you use. TRA space BOLO, my brother. Appreciate y'all from Thailand, bro. Hey, share this with a friend. I need people from Thailand to view this shit. Thailand viewers, I know it's a lot of y'all out there too. Honestly, I appreciate that shit for real. And I'm glad you dropped the flag, bro. Let's go up. Stay here with me. Smoking you niggas, we made you a blunt. Minor that shoot cause we made you lit up. Made you advance and I'm moving on up. I'm from the east side with good times to come. We sound like somebody stuck in the trunk. I'm super saiyan, I'm fly the trunks. Yeah, share with your friends, man. Appreciate that shit from Tyler. I fuck with that shit for real. Oh, we got more viewers coming in at the end. I might, if you share this, give me a couple more viewers. You share it on your other pages and stuff like that. I'll stay, man. Let's try to get to 5-10 viewers at a time. Try to keep it going. Try to keep it rocking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to YouTube, man. They want me to go live and shit, so I gotta go live. Shout out to YouTube. Don't trust them. Bitches, I'm like, fuck them. I got one, I'm cuffing. Go crazy, I'm nutty. Not a two, nothing. Shout out to YouTube, man. Y'all give me views and playing the music and shit, man. Appreciate it. I ain't no petty thief, y'all snatch a bag like purses. Building, keep working. My beats are surface. Got some new tools like I shop at Home Depot. I'm finna ball like your boy Oladipo. I'm at the door like a motherfucking people. They lookin' watch like a motherfucking preacher. They scared of me like a motherfucking creature. I get the paper that's fat Kinko. Take my aim, shot. Reload. You gon' take more like with Norio Rebo. They watch your boy like it's motherfucking Vivo. I get some 0 to 1 with some zeros. Got foreign money, focus on euros. Got this shit poppin' up. Switching the ghetto. I'm from the dirty like motherfucking zero. T to the T, you a typical Negro. We come out black like it's motherfucking Negro. We come out black like it's still calling shuttle. Bitch, I'm too ready to fuck on the battle. Up with the drop kick, the headshots, whatever. Nigga, you petty. Shout out Thailand in the building. I see you watching, I'm gonna lose some action. You know I had leverage on break. Thailand is in the building, bro. Fuck around. Go to Thailand. I got my pass. I got my port to pass. Shout out to Thailand in the That was nice. I did. I'm telling y'all, specific. Thailand is nice. Start fucking with y'all. I got you. Smoking on God's blessing. Little bitch. Okay, I ain't never left, y'all. I'm back, bitches. This is high rock like black women. Yeah, coke flow, I'm back whipping. Watch you make it and make it different. Let's go to another little. Let's go to a chair chopper. Oh, we at 9,000. 9,000 views, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. 8 continuous months. I appreciate y'all, man. Real shit, man.
Starbucks is a place where I can be myself.
Wow, I love y'all, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, share this shit in Thailand. All your websites, your wherever. See, what's hot in Thailand? What website is hot in Thailand? What y'all use in Thailand? Y'all use Facebook? Y'all use Snapchat? Y'all use WhatsApp? Share that shit on there, man. For real. I fuck with that shit.
Darko, this a banger. I can feel.
Seriously, thank y'all, man. Y'all with me. This is almost 50 minutes in. And y'all, this is when I play the music. So I appreciate y'all for real. This is real shit. Y'all listening to my music. Y'all go check me out, man. This is when I want people to stay viewing and shit. You know what I'm saying? The first 20, 30 is like me talking shit. I got to. That's what I got to do. After that, boom, playing the music.
I can feel your eye on me. I can feel.
Man, shout out, man. That tobacco smoking. I'm telling y'all, ain't nothing but tobacco, baby.
Yeah. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Yeah. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Girl, I can see your eyes. You're feeling on my vibe. You're looking like the type for me. Yeah. Girl, I can see your eyes. You're one of a kind. You're looking like the type for me.
Yeah.
I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Yeah. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Okay. I can see how you looking at me. 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 Girl, say something to me. Girl, won't you say something to me? Won't you say something to me? I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Yeah. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me.
Yeah. I can feel.
I can feel. I can feel. I can feel your eye on me. Yeah.
See you looking, girl.
I can feel. I'ma know when it's fake, when it's real. When you're talking, I can feel. You feel right on me. Yeah.
Where is... What the fuck is boosting? You wouldn't go out. Hey. Shout out to the viewer, man. Where you from? Shout out to the viewer, man. Where you from? Blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Blue money.
That's a TV shit for real. Blue strips.
Hey, blue strips.
Hey,
Blue strips. Blue money. On some TV shit for real. Blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Blue money. On some TV shit. Whoa, now. You wouldn't know. Your shit sound whoa out. Hope it get throwed out. I should know. Hey. You wouldn't. Hey. Oh, for real? Hey. Hey. Go ahead, move him out the way, get him out the way for this money. Mess around, you'll catch them going off away for this money. Need officers talking buddies, no animals, no discovery. Dump bodies, no discovery. Take body parts to the country. Feed that shit to the slime meat. Make breakfast out of dead meat. Bitch, I came for the concrete. I wanna ball this on me.
Count on me, nigga, on
On the lookout, that's on me. Got one A, that's honestly. Got one A, that's honestly like, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Blue money.
TV shit for real.
Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Blue money. Hey, ooh, now. You wouldn't know. Oh, shit, so, oh, oh, big it. Hey, I am so on now. You with it. Hey, you with it. Oh, shit, so. Your shit, so. Oh, big it. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue strips. Hey, blue money. Off the TV shit for real.
No, 3 for 5. Think of all the possibilities.
3, that's for 5 now. RB's got 3, 4. 3, that's for 5 now.
Get it today.
Are you gonna eat that? Sandwich just came out. Hey.
Fuck where you at, you know what I mean? Where you trying to go and shit. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Mike, what about yours? That's what it's all about. So every move, make your next one the best one, you feel me?
Finna get gone, waiting out for bustin'. Get high roll up, so I'm high with the shuttle. I need my bitch, so we fucking. That's suicide if you even try. Calling the place with the circle for. I call an audible, bet my shit. This shit right here, certified. Aiming for meals, I need more than that.
Anyway, shit, try to hold it and crush it. Don't give a fuck, want my pockets cluttered.
BUT though.
You want like a button. Fuck,
I'ma leave if it
ain't about money.
I drop blue street cause I like them blue hundreds. That hate and love say they come in a bunch. I'm getting close, I'ma fucking love it. Cause your mentality crabs in the bucket. So I'm causing trouble. I move in silence, all you hear is nothing. So she did so I cut it. If she stay down, she the one I come up with. Like that shit the country. Stacking that press, RP to my money. These niggas buy shit, parasites, funkers. I'm in these listen, won't kill me for nothing. Niggas be talking, but they just be stunting. I'm in the background like these niggas friends. Call you my brother. You this shit for something. Ain't for the top, so a nigga ain't hurting. Still doing numbers, they coming in bunches. Chalking the water. The total shot flow, what's going on, shot flow? Shot flow, what's going on, man? Shot flow. What's happening, man? You talking about? Hey, man. Hey, look. Hey, you know I'm lit. You know it's lit. It's lit. We lit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is.
I mean, shit. Either way it go. Get money is just something you gotta know. You feel me? It ain't something you can.
That good tobacco. Hey.
It's shit so simple, but I don't really see why a lot of people not ain't getting it.
Hey.
I guess it's just the feel.
Hey.
Feel what everybody.
Hey.
Feel yourself.
Shout out to Thailand in the building, man. I knew you was gonna come back. Hey. Sing it. Hey.
Fuck about to put my name on it.
See the
fame. I say fuck it then on my name.
See the
I say fuck it, I take the game from me.
See my
I say fuck it, I make some change from me.
see the rain.
Man, I seen that shit even when it's sunny. See the rain.
Okay.
I say fuck it, nigga, I go step on me.
See the chain.
Made the right fuck around and
Left on the weekend. Okay. Can't be slayed. Yo.
Niggas stomach growling cause they money hungry.
Finna pay. Yo. Finna pay. Yo. Finna pay. Way away. Yeah. Not for busting. Get high roll up, so I'm high with the shuttles. Money my bitch when she fucking with cuddle. That shit was side if you even try touching. Hey. Woo. Hey. That's inside of you. You pick something off of here. You pick something off this bit.
Some body washes.
Back again from London, England. SS in the building. S in the building from England. S in the building. You came through yesterday. That's what's up. We an hour in. You know I'm gonna come. I'm gonna stay. Look. I am well. Hold on. Let me talk to S. Shout out to my Irish traveler from London, England. Do you hear me? Shout out to S in the building. No, I didn't. I didn't look up the travelers, but I just wanted to shout that out. I will after I get off here. I ain't lying about that because I like to watch boxing and shit and golf and like funny shit. You know what I'm saying? But I will definitely look up Irish travelers on my Google. I won't look it up on YouTube. I'll look it up on Google and see what they say so I can go read articles about it and shit like that. I appreciate you watching because every second that you hear with me on the live just helps like the channel grow, and it's like it gives me watch time. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody watching seriously because you could be going and watching TV, you could be going doing any fucking thing. Really, you ain't got to be listening to my music, listening to me talk. You know what I'm saying? I am doing very well. I watched the Super Bowl last night. I got that in the title. Watched the Super Bowl last night. The Chiefs. Fuck did they play? I'm about to say the Saints. Oh, San Francisco. I watched the Chiefs versus San Francisco. It's currently 10:18 a.m. here in the United States of America. So it's 4:18 p.m. in London. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's raining a little bit over here. But I'm gonna still go probably knock a workout sometime today. And you know what I'm saying? Just take a nice little walk, 30 minutes to an hour, do some exercising and shit. But definitely, it's been pretty cool nonetheless. It's been rainy for sure where I'm at, but the time is 10:18 a.m. Where I'm at right now. I appreciate the Irish traveler from London, England, tuning in. Shout out to S. It's 23:18 in Thailand right now. Hey, we getting different times from different places right now. What time? You know what? From here on out, that's what the fuck I'm asking. Shout out to S. Shout out to Shot Flow. What time is it in the country that you're viewing from right now? If you want to drop a comment, Shot Flow says he gave you the army time. It's 23:18 p.m. Okay, which is 11:18 p.m. If y'all retarded, they're not retarded. Excuse me, you can't use that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I take it back. You're not retarded. If you don't understand what's going on, right? It is 11:18 in Thailand right now. Okay, p.m. It's 10:18 a.m. So me and Shot Flow damn near got the opposite times. S is in between us. 4:18 p.m. You know what I mean? It's daytime here. Evening time where it's at. Nighttime where Thailand at. Shot Flow at. We got all different times tuning in right now at this time. Very impressive. Shout out to myself. Shout out to YouTube for even letting this type of thing happen with the demographics analytics and letting this shit hit. I don't even know where this shit gonna be hitting. So I just be like, man, I hope motherfucker watch my little bald head ass. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. If y'all got any questions or whatever, I'm gonna play the music a little bit and I will respond. So y'all can drop the questions. Y'all share with y'all friends. Y'all let them know I'm active. 555. Hey man, I like that. I like that. 555. I like that. Angel numbers. I like that. What's y'all favorite number?
Finna be hating and debating Google Map. My success, watch me pinpoint my location. Fuck a plaque every day that I wake up, bitch. I made it. This is me. Nigga, you ain't gotta play it. Got a strong job, they tryna stop like California. New disease killing niggas, I like pneumonia. I swear I've been through things, leave you traumatized. Look into my life and closing angels' eye. Going hard for every nigga, ain't alive. For every person ever tried, I ain't survived.
No.
And they been colonized for everyone who planted their feet, and they get pollinized for every nigga who got the peace for protection wise. I'm global warming, it's a warning, about to change the climate.
After I get off live today, like I said, I'm actually gonna go pay some bills. Trying to garnish some more currency out of the fucking universe. And see about like even trying to refinance my car, just kind of like adjusting bills and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just kind of adulting. You know what I'm saying? I definitely smoke tobacco. So we gonna yeah. But my plans today is just to knock out a workout in, get some stuff done on the computer. I gotta actually look up what time I got an interview with some important people. Other than that, I think drinking no good views is the devil in the bottle. I don't drink tea often. But when I do drink tea, I get rid of it. You know, if life gives you lemons, spike it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's all good, man. I fuck with it. Everybody here who is going to be on my live, whether it be hundreds of people here or just 2 people, I know that everyone is not going to indulge in the intake of different types of substances and stuff like that. So, you know, for me, when I get on the live, I do want to tell YouTube, hey, man, look, this is tobacco. I'm not trying to promote it. This is just me, my life, how I want to do it, kind of a vlog, kind of a freer thing. Or you see me sip, that's just some shit in the bottle, some tea or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just being able to understand, look, if you two want me to do it like this, we're going to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? This is what we going to do for us and my viewers. You get what I'm saying? Fuck how everybody else do it and how they try to do it. We want to be safe over here because I done learned from every single person who done failed on YouTube or got canceled or got whatever. You just got to do it. Like I said, I did not mean to say the R word earlier. My apologies. I want to retract on that because I came from a time where when you say the word, let me say it just for context purposes. When you say retarded, when I was growing up, it didn't mean what it means now or how it offends people now. But now that I know that it does offend people, you know what I'm saying, it's live, and I'm going to say, look, my apologies on that. We definitely going to do better with choosing the words or whatever. But the rest of this shit I said, motherfucker going to have to take that for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people in my family, you know what I'm saying? And people that I know that have disabilities, mental issues and stuff like that. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean it in no malicious way. You feel me? But you can mature and grow from the different lexicons that society kind of gives you in order to be like, adjust to this. You feel me? This is what you need to adjust to. Let's play some music.
I don't change in the booth, these other rappers Clark Kent. Stay in your department, for you dearly departed. I'm mongoosed up, bitch, ain't no snakes in my garden. I'm high off weed and coffee, my BMA is my outfit. And since we talking numbers, I'm about to Shannon Sharpe it. Talk shit with my cigar lit, fly man, you niggas ostrich. My team won't never forfeit, the outcome looking gorgeous. Bitch, I'm with the click like channels. Move silent, snipe shit, green arrow. Ain't green as shit, bitch, I'm from the ghetto. We got large artillery, heavy metal. Knockouts get knocked out, talk too much, get locked out. Niggas flip since I popped out, the packages getting dropped off. My money tall, your money on mush mouth. Yeah, my hustle pregnant, my nigga, I push pounds. Yeah, this rap shit serious, living the lifestyle. It's up from here, I'm exceeding the heights now. Getting ghosts like Danny Phantom. Bitch, I'm in there acting, you in there acting.
Shout out to Thailand. Shout out to London. We're going to play. I want to play some of the... What is this? I'll play this shit over. I got to play this shit.
Modern Love is unique from.
Yeah, I got to play this song a couple times. It's one of these songs where I was enjoy recording it. Not to say I don't enjoy recording my music. It's just different types of happiness when you have different types of happiness when you do different songs, different types of different responses, different positive responses to stimuli. You know what I'm saying? When you do different art, different forms of art, every song is a different form of art in a sense because it's almost painting some type of picture that you want to see from this perspective, from this way, from this angle, and stuff like that. I think people miss that a lot, shit in their music. Yeah. I'm from the South. I'm from by the Gulf Coast. It's the frequency in the music it is. That's called Cynamics. cymatics. It's cymatics. That's the study of how sound makes shapes and shit like that, because sound shapes reality, vibrations, and shit like that. So you're absolutely right. And what you're saying that kind of goes into why I actually adored music without even knowing why, because I didn't know what the word cymatic meant until I actually got deeper into what frequencies and hertz and sounds and shit can kind of affect you. You know, especially with the water experiment. Excuse me, not the water theory, the water experiment, where you can see how sounds and vibration like affect water and stuff like that, and how they shape different, how they crystallize like on a molecular level. If you like zoom in microscopically and shit like that, it affects water. So with the music that I'm putting out now, I want to affect your water, nigga. Like, and then like you got crystals and stuff in your brain, small amount of different metals and stuff like that. Well, you can say the devil, or it just comes from a place where that's something you don't need to indulge in, right? So it's music you don't need to indulge in, and it's music that you would like to indulge in. You just got to be careful what you listen to, who you listen to. And I know my music doesn't have like the industry shit behind this. It's just completely what it is with me, with my feelings. So it's probably as free as it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. I know it's late over there, man. Shout out to Thailand. It's late in Thailand. Shout out to Thailand. Peace. Share it to a friend before you do, man. Like it. Can we like it? Can I get some likes? Can you like it? Can we like the live? I had so many people come in and they ain't like the live. I be having 200 people on me having no likes. Shot Flow, like the live, man. Send it to a friend. Tell them like the live. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. Appreciate y'all. Like the live before you leave, man. Damn, press the like button. Like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like, subscribe, and share. You know, all that shit motherfuckers be saying. Thank you, man. I appreciate you too, man. I'm glad you typed in my name. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hell yeah. Appreciate you too, bro. I appreciate your ass too, Brody. Real spill Holyfield. You hear me? Hey, real spill Holyfield, you hear me? Hey, I say real spill Holyfield, you hear me? Oh, this freestyle, look, freestyle part. Real spill Holyfield, you hear me? Hey, hey, real spill Holyfield, you hear me? Hey, you gonna have to get it there, you hear me? Hey, you don't even see it, but you hear me? Hey, hey, they gonna love me dearly when they hear me? Hey, hey, you gonna have to dip when you hear me? Hey, hey, she gonna have to strip when she hear me? Hey. Hey, she gonna get a grip when she hear me. Hey, hey, she gonna get some dick when she hear me. Hey, hey, hit that little ass when she hear me. Hey, hey, I'ma get that cash when she hear me. Hey, hey, I'ma do the dash when she hear me. Hey, hey, she gonna get that bad when she hear me. Hey, hey, I'ma do it bad if she hit it. Hey, hey, I'ma get it in and I stick it. Hey, hey, do it, baby, stick it, baby, stick it. Hey, I'm going back to my music. That was just a little freestyle. I always do like a little stupid ass freestyle session, my shit. Super Bowl, I'm chiefing. That's Patrick Mahomes, because I got the Pat doing tricks when I'm all in my home. Bolo.
Shut up.
Bump it.
Big stick. Hey. You know me like one cap. Blonde white girl look like Kylie Jenner. Tell me you fellas, I'm feeling like Jigga. Bless I'm a man like Drake and me Millie. Niggas went fuck that. Tired of accepting whatever is given. Your shit ain't bumping, I don't see a blemish. It don't even write. Man, that shit was written. This shit is a process. I get the rules and I bend them like Simmons. Life is a movie, you gotta release it. If I see the police, I like I ain't seen it. Yeah. Niggas saying I know. Money tall, I need high note. Call me and Jimmy, I serve him like bullets. All for broke, I ain't injuring nothing. Kill you, rip on your head, I was some. Look like I put a grenade in the pump. Raise degrees and disintegrate something. Shine like.
Educate us on yourself. Ha. So this is call to action. That was the second half of the video. Okay, so for all my viewers in Thailand, Ireland, Poland, America, stuff like that, I am from Alabama. Okay, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. All right, Birmingham, Alabama is located, I would say, towards the middle of Alabama. It's in between Montgomery and fucking Huntsville, I believe. I'm looking at it right, just to give y'all some type of demographic. What's on this side, right? But yeah, that's that. For Birmingham, Alabama. Inside of the city of Birmingham, I'm from Thank you. Don't worry about it. Just share it too. And share it with like 10, 15 friends. Inside of Birmingham, Alabama, I came from the east side, East Lake. Went to Roberts Elementary School, went to Banks Middle School. Banks Middle School actually shut down and went to Upton High School. And then from there, I fucking went to Joliet Central. And after that, I went to North Central. And after that, I went to ISU College. And now I'm here because I kind of branched off after that. But is it racist down south? Of course it is. On both sides. Black people racist towards white people black towards black people. At the end of the day, you got to find a medium and common ground. I think now in 2024, people are getting way more used to just like living with each other. And I think that the wars happening and politics being on bullshit and people getting exposed, I think a lot of that shit is starting to die a little more. You do still have what they call like sundown towns down here, down south. I mean, everywhere really, but down south, sundown towns, like don't get caught after 7 o'clock or some shit, you know, and that's for people that got my shit. They have a race problem in London. We don't really have a problem. We love everyone in London. What's a mixed place? I'll try to visit London, because I've been looking for places online to go to and visit because I got my port to pass and I want to try some different places. But yeah, so no, it's good. People should ask. Like I kind of want to go live and talk about that shit too. So, but no, at the end of the day, I have met great people that I don't see the color. Like we more so be having discussions about like what the fuck is going on in society. And I honestly be trying to find a different word rather than like white people or black people even. You know what I'm saying? Like I be asking motherfuckers what they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, white, but you're Irish though. You're not white, right? You're Irish from London. Irish heritage from London. You're not white. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my thing. You know what I mean? I think it's just more so like the perception of how we look at what it is, because that perception is 600 years old. That white and black and putting a color on a pigmentation. You know, it's not color. It's a pigment. A pigment isn't a color. A pigment is a fucking. It's not a color. You know what I'm saying? I feel warm, so I'll do, bro. I promise I'll come back and watch it again. I appreciate you, bro. Exactly. And color, I'm glad you spelled color, because color actually deals with what is it? What's the things that take pictures? Let me see. Well, I'm in the South. I've seen videos where they are so bad to black people. Well, you gotta think too. You gotta think. Once you look something up, right? It's gonna show more of that. If I look up aliens, I look up UFOs. On Google, it's going to pop up alien UFOs. On this, it's going to pop up this. And it's going to actually tend to the opinion, or it's going to tend to the words, the trigger words that I put in on this one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's reading cookies now. Everybody's like, let me use your browser information. Let's see what you like type shit. You know what I'm saying? And actually, the text, the CEO text and stuff like that's been going on, has been getting flack because of that type of shit. At the same time, I do see what you're saying. It is real. I'm not saying it's not real. It's on camera. People are going through shit. People get shot for no reason. People get stabbed for no reason. People get labeled for no reason. Stereotyped for no reason. People get talked to for no reason. Bad, talk bad to for no reason. So that's a given. I've experienced that myself too. You know what I'm saying? Being somebody with my pigmentation, I'm not gonna lie. I've dealt with it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I like it. I will sit here and say that I've learned from it for damn sure. And I know people of other races who, from their country, they have went through oppression, and more times than not, they are dark in pigmentation. But nonetheless, there are all different types of people who go through shit, and I definitely try to soak in history. You know what I'm saying about that shit. So. But you're right though. Shit, that shit, hey, it's still sundown towns around here. You know what I'm saying? And it's some are more prevalent in other in some are more prevalent in some cities and states than others. They're still around. I don't think they exist as much, or if they do, I don't think that town wants to be known as a sundown town. So they kind of like take that away from it, because it was like still signs and stuff down south down here of, what I was saying, like, don't get caught after this time or we'll, da 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 da. So, it's just one of those things that happens in the community, that happens in time. I mean, and it's real. And what is it, 2024? 2024, 2014, 2004, 1994, 1984, 1974, 1964. But 60 years ago, I'm 31. Yeah, it's a weird dynamic when you go back in the day, and you see how they, I guess, kind of had an infatuation with it. You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right with that too. But looking back on history and knowing that you just know who to deal with, know who not to deal with, know who know the things and the entities that still go with those values, and then also know the people that are fighting against those values and don't want people to know that shit either. They don't want their children to be taught that. They don't want people don't want to teach their children about oppression and about hate and stuff like that. And about looking at a motherfucker and saying, oh man, because I don't want to look at somebody and automatically assume that they something because of what I have been taught to regurgitate. We've been taught to regurgitate information and not to think about the information that we see. You know what I'm saying? So my fight is to just be free the mind, free the mind.
Degrees and disintegrate something. Shine like a ray, that shit making you wonder. She getting ugly like face on a monster. Yeah. You know me like, what's that? Blowing white girl, look like Kylie Jenner. Rock for you fellas, I'm feeling like Jiggle. Bless I'm a man like Drake and me Miller. Shit is a process. I get the rules and I bend them like Simmons. Life is a movie, I gotta release it. If I see the police, I like I ain't see it. You know me like, what's that? Blowing white girl, look like Kylie Jenner. Rock for you fellas, I'm feeling like Jiggle. Bless I'm a man like Drake and me Miller. Shit is a process. I get the rules and I bend them like Simmons. Life is a movie, you gotta release it. If I see the police, they like I ain't seen it. Yeah. I'm doing numbers like phone. That's why I stay on the road. Keep my shit down on the low. Say that shit high as a phone. I'm doing numbers like phone. That's why I stay on the road. Keep all my shit on the low. Say that shit high as a phone. My person, nigga. They know what the fuck it is, nigga. Straight Polo, nigga. Legend shit, nigga. The league, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas stop, man. I'm out. Hold up. Yeah.
This is the last song I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna let it play out. Shout out to Sharpe, Trey Bolo, 15 Seconds of Fame, Vibes, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, all the shit to keep me alive and independent. I'm getting paid off this shit. Y'all just getting made off this shit. You hear me? Fuck it is. The less you say, the more you worth.
Demons understand me too well. Front of my angels giving them hell. Mind twisted, I present this shit well. Always up to something, nigga, like stairs. Pussy wet, need it damn well. Doing numbers, I ain't running a scam. Get it poppin', got this shit in the can. League of Legends, if you notice the brand. I'm the man, bitch, cause I'm in demand. Crank head, bitch, I'm chasing the bag. Make the money, watch me make this shit last. Strong drive lane, switch, I won't crash.
Not at all. Nah.
Need a little more, bitch, like I'm fat. Funny, got a chip, when I rap. That's until I get this shit fixed. Feel like Carter B up in this bitch. I got work, finna break down the ship. That shit trash, carrying the ship. I got verse in to make them repeat. I got memories that make it forget. Love my mama, hope she fuck with the kid. Oh, we never had to argue again. Love my daddy, never called on my stuff. That's the realest shit that I ever said.
What?
Count this money till it's all in my head. Niggas talking, but they already dead. Up to cash, but we already fed. And number two, put that shit to the test. Why the game right now in the mess? Been that way till it said it the best. Most of these niggas need to get checked. Not for checks, for the lack of respect. Nigga, I'm a state line cross. Flow clear at the line water. Most of these niggas time falling. Most of y'all niggas ride hollers. Get a beat, then 5-star. Spending money like a 540. I'm a rider like my name Harley. I'm a joker, I just need me a Harley. A nigga ill with the red chops. From the dirty, that's red star. No surprise that a nigga growing. No surprise that a nigga growing.
Peace, y'all. Peace, man. I appreciate y'all listening to the music. Man, the music hour went way longer than what I thought. Extra 30 minutes of my time, but it was worth it because I got actual people commenting and subscribing and going back, sharing it with their friends and shit. So I appreciate y'all. I ain't got to do no more shout outs. Y'all know who the fuck it is, man. I'm out. Fuck out of here.